Some people don't fight, they calculate, they smile, they wait, and when the time comes, they claim what they believe is theirs. This is Ohari. Welcome to Read O Bharat, India's books, your next read. At first, this looks like a simple family story, an old house, a respected family, a question of inheritance. But slowly, you realize this is not about land, it's about control. The word Ohari means share, a portion, a division. And that one word quietly changes everything. Because the moment something becomes a share, it becomes measurable. And when love becomes measurable, suspicion begins. The story unfolds inside a traditional Kerala household. Old walls, old memories, old pride. But inside those walls, something new has entered. Calculation. Who gets how much? Who deserves more? Who sacrificed more? No one shouts these questions. They think them silently. What makes this story powerful is that nobody looks evil. No dramatic villain, no screaming arguments, just polite conversations, carefully chosen words, long pauses, and behind those pauses, intention. Around the first third of the book, the inheritance discussion becomes real, not emotional, practical. Documents are mentioned, property lines are discussed, and suddenly people start remembering old events differently. Sacrifices are highlighted, old wounds are reopened. This is where the tension tightens. Here's where the story becomes unsettling. No one is stealing, no one is cheating. Everyone believes they are right, and that is what makes it dangerous. Because when everyone feels justified, compromise disappears. Midway through the novel, something shifts in the atmosphere. Conversations become shorter, eye contact becomes weaker, laughter becomes rare, nothing dramatic happens. But the house feels different, as if the walls are listening. This is not loud destruction, it is slow rearrangement. Relationships don't break suddenly, they cool, and that cooling is harder to repair. The characters are deeply human. They are not greedy monsters. They are insecure, afraid of losing security, afraid of losing status, afraid of being undervalued, and fear often hides behind logic. It's only fair. I deserve my portion. It's my right. These lines sound reasonable, but inside them, ego quietly grows. One of the strongest aspects of Ohari is its restraint. There is no courtroom drama, no big reveal. The real conflict happens inside minds. You see how pride slowly replaces affection, how fairness becomes competition, how ours becomes mine. And once that shift happens, something invisible breaks. Some readers may feel the story is slow, but it is not slow. It is deliberate. Like real life tension inside families, it builds quietly. Until one day, you realize nothing feels the same anymore. What does Ohari ultimately tell us? Property can be divided, but trust cannot. Once relationships start being measured in portions, something essential is lost. And the most painful part? No one feels like the villain. Everyone feels wronged. If you enjoy psychological family dramas that reflect real life, not loud action, but sharp emotional realism, this book will stay with you. If you want a deeper analysis of the character's psychology and the cultural background of inheritance systems in Kerala, let us know in the comments. And if there's another Malayalam classic you want us to explore next, tell us. We'll include it in our next review. In the end, Ohari reminds us, the most dangerous conflicts don't explode, they divide slowly. Please support the channel, like, share and subscribe. Read O Bharat brings you thoughtful conversations around India's most meaningful books.